There is a lot of growth and changes taking place here on the east side of Vancouver, Washington. That's over here by the Camas, and it all sits along the 192nd corridor. And these changes will make space for new businesses, population growth, and jobs as well. So let me show you just a few of the exciting projects already underway. And we don't even have to go very far for you just to see a couple of them, but these ones aren't the only ones. So stay tuned so that you can see what's happening, what's changing over here on the east side of Vancouver, Washington. Let's go. The Columbia Palisades development that began in 2016 is now in full swing with construction going on all around me. And you can already see some of the beautiful single-family homes up along the ridge here, along with the condos and some multifamily units that will soon be arriving. But when it's completed, it will provide suburban living with urban style amenities, which means it's going to be providing residences with walkable access to office, retail, restaurants, and local shops, which research is now projecting a 1.21% year-over-year population growth that will continue for the next 5 years. And so what they're doing out here is absolutely setting that up for that future growth that we absolutely are projecting to take place over here on the east side of Vancouver, Washington. Now, it doesn't stop there though, because right here at the junction of Camas and Vancouver, right where 192nd is, that is where on the other side, we're going to be going over and talking about the HQ development project just across the way there. So let's go over there, take a look at that project and see what's going to be going on over there, just over here on the very beginning parts of the 192nd corridor, going straight up north to some of the other projects that we're going to be talking about. The HQ development project, where its vision is to be the first smart micro city on the West Coast, where it's going to leverage technologies that will allow the users in this community to utilize services that provide a sustainable, energy efficient, safe, and a secure place for them to live, work, and play. And so this smart city will be a mixed-use community that's going to be blending retail, dining, multifamily, some beautiful multifamily units will be going in here, and it's going to offer open spaces in the community along with pedestrian corridors that will connect you to some of the neighboring parks and the trails over here. And this will actually help to continue to fuel small businesses, which actually make up 95% of the local economy here in Vancouver. And this is just one of the things that helps draw many people over into this area. And so without further ado, let's go over and take a look at some of the other projects that you're going to find here along the 192nd corridor. I'm going to take you a little further north here on the 192nd corridor up to this stunning project right here. This project is a 24-acre project known as the HP project, which is being built by none other than Hewlett-Packard. Now, Hewlett-Packard is already in this area, and so they are just expanding, and they are doing that by actually building 3 additional buildings that are going to total 235,000 square feet, which they're going to be using for office, research, and laboratory development. Now, this is going to be just a huge benefit to bringing further employment and more people coming into the east side area here. And this is just one of the many commercial and new developments that are going in. You're going to see right next to this more commercial coming in and multi-use coming in right next door here, and it's just a sign of the continual growth taking place here on the east side. Now, with that being said, let's go to my most favorite and exciting place that's going to be going in that I feel like is going to benefit so many other people. Whether you're buying or not, this next project is really going to benefit the community as a whole. So let's go to this one now. Here we are at one of my most favorite projects that I'm very excited about, which is the Vancouver Innovation Center, better known as the VIC Development. It is a 179-acre project formerly owned by Hewlett-Packard, the Vancouver division, and it's going to be a multi-phase project where they're actually going to not only give a facelift to this 715,000 square foot building, but they're also going to be adding what they call a 20-minute mixed-use neighborhood within the campus itself, calling it 20-minute neighborhood. And what they're going to find in this neighborhood is apartments, townhomes, commercial, and some mixed-use buildings, and they have plans to actually add a town center plaza where pop-up events can take place, outdoor cafes, various community events can also be held here. And one of the things that I'm most excited about is going to be what they're going to do with the surrounding perimeter of this development, in which they are going to be putting a 2-mile walking path and, of course, biking path. And as the project continues, they hope to have a neighborhood park, community gardens, a dog park along, with of course some general open spaces. But this project alone will increase the on-site occupancy from 42% all the way up to 90%, which is going to add hundreds of new jobs to the city and of course new residents. And all of this is located along, of course, that 192nd corridor. How exciting, right? It just goes to show you that what they're doing here in Southwest Washington is really bringing some very vibrant new life ideas into where they're merging just conveniences of the small city life along with suburbs and communities. And so it makes it very convenient to just go out, enjoy the outdoor spaces, because here in the Pacific Northwest, we have some beautiful scenery. And so they're just doing more and more to encourage that with all of the future developments that they are envisioning and putting in place even now. And so it's just one of the many reasons why you should possibly look at moving here to Southwest Washington. And if you need a realtor, well, I am your local Southwest Washington realtor. I would love to be able to meet you one day, not just on video, but actually in person. So certainly reach out by call, text, or email, and I would love to be able to work with you when you relocate here into my area. And so until next time, I hope you have a great home buying and selling day.